while waiting for John Krasinski to get around to making A Quiet Place 3, it's the perfect time to watch a different horror film he produced with the same studio, the Rosemary's Baby prequel Apartment 7A. The third and final chapter in the A Quiet Place trilogy has been in development since the release of A Quiet Place Part 2, but it is taking a couple of years to come together. A Quiet Place returned to theaters this summer with the standalone spin-off prequel A Quiet Place, Day 1, but A Quiet Place Part 3 has yet to happen. Although it was originally set for a 2025 release, A Quiet Place Part 3 currently doesn't have a scheduled release date. Krasinski is returning to direct the conclusion to this blockbuster horror trilogy, but it's unclear when that will happen. In the meantime, Krasinski has teamed up again with Paramount to make a new horror movie that is separate from the A Quiet Place franchise, and his latest release is the perfect movie to watch while waiting for A Quiet Place 3 to get off the ground. John Krasinski produced Apartment 7A after the success of his A Quiet Place movies. Krasinski and Paramount developed the Rosemary's Baby prequel to replicate A Quiet Place's success. After A Quiet Place became a box office hit earning a total of $340.9 million, Paramount was looking to develop more horror projects with a similar tone in partnership with Krasinski's Sunday Night Productions label, via The Hollywood Reporter. They joined forces to produce Apartment 7A, which, at the time, was being cryptically described as a supernatural thriller with its plot being kept under wraps. This project later turned out to be a prequel to Rosemary's Baby. Streaming now on Paramount+, Apartment 7A tells the untold story of Terry Giannoffrio, the young woman who was targeted by the satanic cult before they turned their sights to Rosemary Woodhouse. Whereas Rosemary's Baby left Terry's fate ambiguous, Apartment 7A shows exactly what happened to Terry. The lead character is played by Ozark's Julia Garner opposite Diane Wiest and Kevin McNally as Minnie and Roman Castvet. While it doesn't have the post-apocalyptic thrills of A Quiet Place, Apartment 7A does share its tense atmosphere, powerful performances, and creepy world-building. Rosemary's Baby was one of John Krasinski's inspirations for A Quiet Place. Krasinski named Jaws, Alien, and Rosemary's Baby as key influences. Rosemary holds her hand over her face in fear in Rosemary's Baby. It should come as no surprise that Krasinski's first horror franchise reboot, Apartment 7A, is an expansion of Rosemary's Baby, because the iconic 1968 feature was a major influence on his direction of A Quiet Place. In an interview with Variety, Krasinski named Jaws, Alien, and Rosemary's Baby as key influences on the tone and tension of A Quiet Place. On top of that, A Quiet Place also touches on the pregnancy horror subgenre pioneered by Rosemary's Baby, with Emily Blunt's post-apocalyptic pregnancy storyline.